So that was the trip to Memphis or Nashville, depending on who you ask. Despite how unconventional it was, and that was my first time ever going to a wedding, I'm going to issue out a travel challenge. All right. Hello. Welcome back. And if you have not already, be sure to subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can get every single notification that every time I upload. In addition, don't forget to leave a comment and then smash the like button for this episode. So today is I'm gonna call it day 3, even though it's been 2 full days so far, or almost. But it's also because it's time to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to freshen up, say our goodbyes, hit the road, and get back to Nashville to get to the airport. Gotta get home. We gotta get home. So, I look forward to that part. So let's get going.
This song is that Kalimba song. That Pure Honey. Listen to the background beat. It's the Calabria song.
Yeah, of course it is.
4, 3, I'm 2.
You hear it in the background?
Tired, but happy. Tired but happy.
Well, that's good. I hope Grandma's okay.
She's fine. Yeah, she's fine.
Well, thank you for letting me use your man cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your man cave too.
You ain't got enough space.
That's the excuse you going with?
No.
Well, it's been almost 24 hours since you've been Mrs. Mylan Lewis, and how does that feel?
It feels surreal, but not different.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels surreal, but not different.
Well, that's fine.
I think it'll really just like kick in. It's like I go to the DMV and change my name. Like, yeah.
Well, it's time for us to get going, so I'm going to load up and then do the finale part and all of that.
The finale part.
Saying our goodbyes properly. So give me a second, I'm about to load. remind myself that, you know, I'm not losing the best friend, but that I'm gaining another friend in your husband.
Get that roundabout shot right there.
You're so silly.
You are messing everything up.
I'm just making it better. Look, get that close up. That's the waterworks right there. Look at that.
Look,
That's love right there.
Look, you're not losing me. Nothing is gonna change.
So that moment was absolutely needed, but I would say more, but it's time to hit the road. We're running late. Like she said, I probably would get to, yeah, but we have been close friends for decades now, and although, like she said, she manifested in being loved and being appreciated and being seen by someone. I think in the younger days we just lived in the moment, which was, you know, normal. But when you get to this point in your life, when you are, you know, going through baby fever and you kind of want to settle down, you just, you know, you definitely want those kinds of things, or you tend to be interested or open to those kinds of things. So I'm glad that she was able to have her moment and to reach a new milestone in her life, and I'm happy for her. I just hope that soon enough, maybe it'll be my turn as well. Maybe. And hopefully more people will invite me to their weddings, because I love weddings. I love going to weddings. I mean, that was my very first one that I went to. And even though it was extremely unconventional, I like that wedding better than the more organized and grandiose weddings that you normally see on television. So I like those. I like this one more than that. But we got to get going. We got to be in Nashville. So let's get it.
hours later.
Finally made it back to Nashville. Just taking a look. Everything is looking decent. Hello, how are you? Could be better. I hate I have to do the paying of the regular for gas, but I just don't want to be late. But we're going to the airport. We don't want to be late, so
20 minutes later.
excuse me. Where's the priority line? And I love your hairdo.
Oh, thank you. It's right over there.
The priority line
Right,
for
to check in with Southwest?
yes.
You can go through there. So go to the end and then
Oh, thank you. Love your hairdo. You look wonderful.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
So we're at the airport. I mean, I'm on the plane. What am I saying? I'm on the plane. So we're gonna be heading back in a few. We're gonna be a few minutes delayed because a family of 4 is actually gonna be joining, although everyone else is ready to go. That's so nice they did that for a family of 4. But too bad they wouldn't do that for one person. But what do I know? So we're gonna show you the friendly skies. Let's get it.
now, and I think that that's gonna happen. We're gonna get home soon. I'm just waiting for a lift, and we'll be good to go. See you soon.
Later that same evening.
So that was the trip to Memphis or Nashville, depending on who you ask. I was so blessed to attend my friend's wedding and bringing you all along, and I hope that you enjoyed it too, despite how unconventional it was. But it was still a great time and went off without a hitch. And that was my first time ever going to a wedding. And the best part about it is I was able to see my friend after so many years of not seeing her. We have not seen each other since 2015. And plus she never got a chance to see, me. So to speak, but it was great. So I actually have something I wanted to share with all of you. This trip was very much, it wasn't a last minute planning, but certain things went completely wrong that you did not see. That maybe during an interview I might share some of those things, but a lot of things went wrong, but that's okay. I made the best of it and still made it out there because I was not going to miss her day. I wasn't going to miss it for anything in the world. And but what I wanted to share was I'm going to issue out a travel challenge. Yes, you know how people like to issue out food challenges. Oh, I'm issuing out the first ever travel challenge. The challenge is you must travel to your hometown for 2 days minimum or more. And during that time in your hometown, you must show us your old stomping grounds, like your childhood home, or just some people in your life who you grew up with, like your friends or your cousins, anyone who knew you from when you were younger. In addition, you must show us the entire journey. And if the phone dies, it's fine, but it's the difference between your phone dying and you letting the phone be dead for 2 or 3 days. And last but absolutely not least, you gotta post it on YouTube. And when you tag someone, you must tag 3 people. You must challenge 3 content creators. But remember, the trip must be 2 days minimum. If it's not 2 days minimum, and I know traveling challenge may be a little more daunting because it does require more time and more money. But I know many of you who watch me love to travel. And I know that many of you do not live in your hometown either. You live in your hometown, but you don't live in your birth city. So you must travel to your birth city and, conduct everything that I just mentioned. So the people who I will challenge, I'm going to challenge Point Blank Travel first, aka Rod. Rod will need to travel to his hometown for a minimum of 2 days, show us around, and share stories about his, what it was like growing up in his hometown. So I challenge Rod first. Second, I'm going to challenge Elevate with Vern. I would love to. I mean, she told us her story, but we've never seen her travel. And I've never seen her. So I'm going to challenge Elevate with Vern. I would love to just see her reminisce in I guess in that space, of what she overcame and how she elevated beyond that. The third person I will challenge is Brown Girl Bella. So this will be one of those times where it's going to be a little less luxurious, but Bella's going to bring her luxurious self to her hometown. For sure. And last but certainly not least, I'm definitely challenging Meet and I. So both Meet and Anwar must go to their hometowns, show us around, and tell us a story about, what it was like growing up there, meeting with their family, loved ones, friends who knew them from when they were younger. So I would love to learn of these things. And I'm curious, I would love to learn people's origin stories. So this will be fun. And not to mention, I'm challenging certain people who are not too far from their hometowns. But you can challenge anyone. Can't guarantee they'll do it, but I'm challenging the ones who I'm pretty sure are more likely to do it. But you must challenge 3 people. You must go to your hometown for a minimum of 2 days, your birth city, for a minimum of 2 days. You must share your old stomping grounds and share stories about your old stomping grounds. And then you definitely want to include your friends or your loved ones in some kind of way, shape, or form capacity. And most importantly, you must document the entire trip. And you gotta let us know how you're traveling, whether it be through an airline or if you're driving or if you're taking a Greyhound. And yes, people do take the Greyhound. The Greyhound's a cute little doggy. Yeah, they take the Greyhound. Or if you're taking Amtrak, just gotta be careful because Amtraks love crashing into things nowadays. So I look forward to seeing who's going to take on this challenge, but the challenge is out there, so that's to Ride for Points Blank Travel, Elevate with Vern, Brown Girl Bella, and to Meet and I. I'm challenging the 4 of you. I'm challenging 4 people because I can. It's my challenge, and I do whatever I want. So I want to see who's up for it. And you don't have to spend a long time there, just 2 days minimum. And just let us know what it's like. It's probably going to be fun. It could be a weekend trip. There's nothing wrong with that. But if anyone else wants to take on my challenge, then be my guest. I love to see it. Feel free to tag. Oh, and last but not least, there's a 4th thing. You got to tag me in your challenge video. Tag me, the Honorable Angelina Nordstrom. So, I look forward to seeing it. I know it's going to be fun. I know you all are going to have a great time. It may be a little jarring because there's certain things that you went through when you were younger that some of you might not have been able to really come to terms with or resolve at that time when you really wanted to, and that's okay. But the purpose for this challenge is to emphasize how you overcame where you come from and how you rose above the barriers that were set in place to prevent you from being the success story that I know that each of you who I challenge are. And each of you are success stories to me. Each and every one of you. You Meet, you Anwar, you Bella, you Rod, and you Vern. You all are success stories to me. And that's why I chose the 5 of you. And I'm challenging the 5 of you. And so, I wanted to hear your origin stories. So, I hope that you'll take it on. Oh, and there's a fifth thing. There's a fifth thing, yes. And you must use the hashtag. You must use the hashtag. Hashtag Birth City Challenge. Birth City Challenge, or we have Birth City Challenge. Where you come from, where you grew up. I definitely, so that people will know what challenge this is. And yes, I created this challenge. No one can create it before me. I dare someone to come up and say, oh, I did it first. Like, no, you did not. Try again. So I look forward to seeing everyone's video. I look forward to seeing everyone's challenge. I know Rod got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of points and miles. He can easily get to his hometown. And I look forward to seeing everyone and looking forward to seeing what everyone's doing. So thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. Maybe in an interview with somebody, I will share some of the details of all the things that went wrong with this particular 3-part episode of Chasing Liberation with this trip to Memphis or Nashville. Because so much has went wrong. But I'm rose above it. I'm here. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. And if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell as you do so. Switch it to all. You don't want to miss a single notification of when I upload an episode. Don't forget to smash the like button. And yes, please comment. Let me know below what you think of this. I love to know. I'm nosy like that. So thank you so much for watching this episode. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I want you to be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Be good.